All right, here we are on a very cold December the 14th, Thursday. Work is horrible this week. The options to haul, I got two that I'm gonna pick up and probably just head on with the two. First place I'm gonna go is Mills Mitsubishi to pick up a Chevrolet Suburban, and then I'll go to American Luxury Coach to pick up a 2500 Ram. One goes to Bartow, Florida. The other one goes all the way down to Fort Myers. And it's not something I'm really wanting to go to Fort Myers. But it's only like 2 hours from Bartow. And when I get there, and I'm gonna try to be back Saturday. Don't know. I got one coming back so far, but just not much out there to do this week. And you can tell, like, when even like the junk that pops up, like $150 to go 500 miles is getting popped up this week, quick. So people are looking, and they can have that all they want. All right, well, we're gonna go over here to Mills Mitsubishi and freeze a little bit over there and try to load a Suburban. Hopefully it'll get a little bit warmer today than what it is now. My hands are froze. We'll see you over there. There's a deer hunter over here in this deer stand right now. All right. There is a hunter in there, and it is freezing. All right. All right, I just got to Mills Mitsubishi. Parked out here on the road. You probably can park in the side of the dealership over there. I just turned around in it. I like parking out here on the road where I can get going when it's time to go. I'm going to load up a Suburban here, then we'll head out and start going to American Luxury Coach. So I'll be right back after I get this Suburban loaded. All right, it looks like it's gonna be a pretty day here in Myrtle Beach. I got this Suburban loaded up. I've been here for a little while. I had to wait on them to open up at 9 o'clock to get it. We're gonna start heading to American Luxury Coach now and pick up a 2500 Ram going to Bartow. We'll see you there. It ain't warmed up a little. It's warmed up a little bit, but not much. All right, I'm at American Luxury Coach. I just got loaded up. I am not taking the Silverados here. I don't even know where they're going. First one's priced at $70,000. I got the 2500 Ram. That's gonna go to Thunder Chrysler Dodge in Bartow, Florida. We're gonna start hitting the road. I got space for one more. If I can find something around Hilton Head or Bluffton, Beaufort area, I'll stop. Savannah. Hopefully something pops up. It probably won't. Unfortunate that Suburban's paying what it's paying. The Ram's just a little over $1 a mile. It should probably be paying about $1.30, but it's not. All right, we're gonna start hitting that road. All right, it's just a little bit before 6. I made it down here to the Econolodge in Ormond Beach. They wasn't nothing today coming down. I looked. I did see something. It was another Suburban that was in Springfield, Georgia. It was paying like $225 to go to Ocoee. But it would have took me 45 minutes to get there off the interstate. Probably about another 45 to get back. And I would probably have room for it. It'd be a Suburban about this size right here. I'm sure I would have room, but to me, for it to be sitting on top, hitting all the wind, I would have made nothing off of it. I do have only one car booked going back. So we'll have to see how good ends up. How good tomorrow pops. Hopefully I find me 2 more going back. I do have 2 cars booked for Monday or Tuesday pickup in Lugoff, South Carolina, going to Tennessee. So I'd like to have 1 more good week, because the week after I take off and go on a vacation trip that we do every year. So hopefully tomorrow will be okay, and we'll just take our time. I gotta go all the way to Fort Myers. Fort Myers is gonna be about 4 hours from here. I gotta go to Bartow first and get rid of that Dodge. So I'll be glad to get that Dodge off the back of that thing. I'm not being able to tell the difference in the weight of it, but I'm going to walk over here to Love's now across the road and go to Arby's, and I need to see if I can find me a running light for the side of the trailer. Somehow the wire got ripped out of the light on the way down, and I just have noticed it when I pulled in the parking lot. So the light was working, but when I got parked, I noticed that the wire was ripped completely out of it. All right, until the morning, we'll call it a night and see you tomorrow. All right, we're here at about 8 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning here in Bartow. I just got here to Thunder Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Bartow, Florida, to drop this 2500 off. I'm gonna get it dropped off, and hopefully service will take it, or somebody will be here. But we'll get it dropped off and get out of here. I made a wrong turn getting down in here. I should have been here about 15 minutes ago, and I tried to take it fast, take a faster way in. But I'm going to enjoy getting this thing off. All right, we'll see you here in a little bit down in Fort Myers to drop this Suburban off. You can't tell, but for those who want to know, this is a 25 with a Cummins. The price on it is $77,595 before all the options they put on it. So it'll probably be about around 100. All right, we'll see you in Fort Myers this time. All right, I'm at Sunkist Motors here in Fort Myers. You pull in behind a GMC dealership, and there's a bunch of industrial park buildings back here. I know I went and talked to the guy, and he said it's all right to unload this road. But those buildings right there, he's got a garage, a little dealership in it. Let's see here. We'll wait on this guy right here. You could drive up through here, but he told me just unload out here because he didn't want me to block nobody. This right here where this Lexus is, so I'm gonna park in front of it. All right, and I'll be right back. All right, the wind's picking up down here. It was blowing a little bit in Bartow, but not much. But down here in Fort Myers, it's really blowing. It's supposed to be a bad storm coming in tomorrow, where they're going to meet from east and west down here at the tip. So we're going to start heading back up. I have not found anything other than the one car that I got. With the diesel that I bought coming down where I bought it at, I managed to make quite a bit of money on this load, more than I thought it was, about $200 more. But we're going to start heading up toward Orlando, see if we can find something. If I see something before that, I'll meet you back then. All right, I made it to an auto auction, but it's not Manheim. There's some auction in Zephyr Hills I've never been to. There's a Rogers auto auction with equipment, but this one's right here. Never been here, never been to Zephyr Hills. I've been most of everywhere in Florida, except for here. Now we're going to start heading back to Manheim. I did my 30-minute break here. Should probably only have like 3 or 4 more minutes to go before my 30 hits. And I actually got lucky when as soon as I hit the interstate down there in Fort Myers, this one popped up. I'm going back to the same dealership. I'm picking one up in Manheim. We'll see you at Manheim in Ocoee. All right, I finally made it to Manheim here in Ocoee. Make sure I lock my door. Chevelle Camino, Camaro, Corvette. I gotta go in here and get a Honda Accord. Got it, took forever to get here. When this lady checks me in right here, I'll go back to camera, and that way we'll walk over here and show you how long I walk. I like to park the furthest I can from the entrance where I can move my legs, and then I'll turn my camera back on and walk with you to get the car out here, or walk with me to go get the car. So I'll see you after the lady looks at my license. Alright, we just got checked in with the driver license. I guess they make sure everybody's got a license before they start driving the car. I'll have to go off here in a minute to look at the lock vision to see where the car is located. I kind of got an idea where it's at as we get back there further. This is one of my favorite auctions. Usually I get a dang car from here, and it's about a half mile from here over on the other side of the parking lot. Especially for this broker here. It's always the same broker that has them way over there. So I got this one. There's one more that's in Longwood that's going back home. And I want to call about when I get the car to see if they want me to go pick it up, if they can get a gate pass to the guard shack. I'll go pick it up. If not, I'll just head home. There's one in Jacksonville also, going to Conway, and I can't pick it up to about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I just want to be on up the road before 9 o'clock. These are little Baja Subarus. I used to work at a Subaru dealership, and they said no matter what year it is on them Bajas, they quit making them. You can always resell them no matter what. And they got UPS trucks here now. Alright, let me click off here for just a second, and I'll be right back. Something back here toward the test track. I always walk unless I'm in Nashville. Nashville, they're pretty good about picking you up and taking you to the car there. Here, you can wait forever before they'll pick you up. Let's see. Okay. Alright, I need to jump off here one more time. Kind of get an idea. I'll see you at the car. Alright, here it is, I think. This is it. I'll walk around it and get it inspected real quick. Drive it on out, load it. I'll see you out at the truck. Alright, I'm loaded up. So, earlier today I said something about a couple cars going to Tennessee. Well, one of them hadn't been paid for, as I called earlier. Then the other two, I haven't got a hold of anybody. So the lady in Florence just called and asked me if I could move two for her on to Florida on Tuesday. And I told her I'd just do those. So I canceled off them other ones, and I'm business. You do whatever's best for you. They'll be paying a lot more than what I was going to take those over to Tennessee for. And she actually gets a hold of, talks to me. Okay, well, we're going to start heading up the road. I got a couple hours to drive. I'm only going to make it to Daytona. I might call about this one that's in Longwood. I'm going to do the math on the time and where it's located at to see if it's worth it. I'll see where I'm at. Alright, we're going to start Saturday off. Yesterday when I left the auction, I made it to Econolodge with about 3 minutes to go in Ormond Beach on my time after I left the auction. Then this morning I just completely forgot to make a video. So I'm at exit 7 in Georgia, in Woodbine, Georgia. This is the Circle K where I always stop at, and it's a small truck stop. There's only like 3 trucks parked back there in the back right now. And anytime I ever go to Florida, I stop right here to fill up before I have to pay high in Florida. It's 345.9 here. Alright, we're going to start heading up the road to Moncks Corner after I get this thing filled up and see you at Stokes Chevrolet. Alright, it's 10 a.m. Just dropped off here at Stokes Chevrolet in Moncks Corner, South Kakalaki. I'm going to load up my ramps and get home. I wish I could have found one more. There was one more down there in Orlando also, not Longwood, but I didn't have enough drive time to go get the thing. But as soon as I thought about it, it was already picked up anyway, or dispatched to somebody else. Next week, we got a good week planned for the last week of the year for me. I'll see you when I get home. Alright, it's around noon. That's it for the week. Saturday. Something you never see is me on a Saturday. So next week, I'm excited about next week because I'm going to have them 2 trucks at least to Clearwater if everything goes right. So I'm excited about that. I got a little hiccup behind that tail light there I need to fix. Probably Monday since it's going to storm real bad tomorrow. And I may have to change the oil on the truck before I go back out. It says change oil soon, so I may just go ahead and change it out. I was thinking there's no way it's that time to change it because it feels like I just changed it. Then I started thinking about last week, all the miles I drove, and it's probably about right. Alright, until next week. I can't wait to next week's video. I'm going to try to think of something different to do since it's going to be the one for the end of the year. Alright, until next week. I'll see you then.